Hello and welcome to Crosstown Auto Center. My name is Bibi and today we are going to be looking at the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit 4x4 in a brilliant black. Under the hood, we've got that award-winning 5.7 liter V8 engine coupled with an 8-speed automatic transmission. On the front, we've got your headlights, daytime running lights, fog lights, parking sensors, and the adaptive cruise control right here in the center. Coming down the side, we are riding on 20-inch Goodyear tires filled with nitrogen. And as you can see, they've got tons of tread left. They're in pretty good condition. Looking up, you can see that all four windows roll almost all of the way down, and your back windows are tinted for your privacy. All right, how about I go grab the key and we go take a better look inside. Helping you into your Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit is the remote proximity keyless entry with an automatic tailgate, which I will show you a little later on, and a one-way remote start. To activate the remote start, all you have to do is press the button here twice. And once you hear that noise, it'll get started. To turn that off, you can just press that button one more time, and it shuts right off. A cool feature I love with the proximity keys, if you have it in your pocket or your purse, let's say, you don't want to take it out, all you have to do is put your hand right behind the door handle, and it'll sense that you have the key on you, and it'll unlock it. To lock it, you just press this little button here on the door, and it locks nice and secure. Also, we do have the defrosted side view mirrors, and they do have the blind spot monitoring right here. Another safety feature that's pretty cool and handy to have. All right, looking here at our door, we've got this fabulous brown leather. I love it, with the gold accent trim. We also have your power mirrors, windows, and locks. Down below that, we've got your memory seat feature for up to 2 drivers, as well as some storage and a bottle holder. Looking in, we've got your automatic lights, so you can set it and forget it. We've got your tilt and telescopic steering wheel. We've got the all-weather floor mats, and we've got your power adjustable driver's seat with the back lumbar supports. And speaking of seats, we've got this beautiful Summit brown leather followed throughout with seating for 5. All right, bear with me. I will get in and we can get it started. So it is a push to start. All you have to do is put your foot onto the brake, push the button to start. I'll straighten out the wheel now. And I love the steering wheel. It is a leather up steering wheel and it's got this wood grain here. Very nice. All right, so looking here at our cluster, you can see that we have 25,349 kilometers. And the cluster that you're looking at is a nice large cluster, and it's actually customizable, so you can pick what you want to see. All you have to do is play around with the buttons here on the left-hand side of your steering wheel. And if you play around, you can look at your fuel economy, your adaptive cruise control. You've got your vehicle information, you've got a digital speedometer, and there's so much more. Also on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have your voice recognition and your Bluetooth options. And we've got these paddle shifters for the sport mode. On the right-hand side, we've got your adaptive cruise control buttons and your cruise control settings and that other paddle shifter. Right behind here, we've got some audio controls. And if you look towards the screen, you can see that I can turn the volume up, turn it down, and I can even change the radio station, all with the press of a button. The screen that you're looking at is the large 8.4-inch UConnect touchscreen with navigation. That UConnect means you can pair a phone, but I will let you do that. We've got your climate controls here. If we turn them on, we've got the dual zone climate controls. Turn that down. Other controls that we do have the heated and vented front seats and the heated steering wheel. And I love the heated steering wheel and the heated seats. Perfect for the cold winters that we have here in Alberta. Oh, just brutal, but they make it less brutal and I love it. You also have your media options and your radio that is SiriusXM compatible. Another cool feature we have with the screen, if we put it into reverse, is activates our backup camera. And those lines that you see are just parking guidelines. So as you turn your steering wheel, they move with your wheel and they help you park. It's a really great safety feature to have. Down below, we've got your parking sensors that you can turn on and off. And we've also got your dual zone climate control here. Below that, we've got a little bit of a storage nook. And under here, we've got your USB port, SD card slot, auxiliary input, and a 12-volt charger. So plenty of power media options in this Jeep. All the way to the right, we've got our glove box, and it is a nice large glove box, and it's got the owner's manual. Making our way to the center here, we have 2 cup holders, and we've got our select terrain option. So depending on where you're driving, whether it's the sand, the snow, the mud, or on rocks, you can actually adjust the Jeep and it'll adjust itself once you turn it to the type of terrain you're driving on, and it gives you a better feel. It drives better depending on the conditions. We've also got your 4-wheel drive options here. This Jeep also does have the hydraulic lift, so depending on if you're driving off-road, you can actually lift the Jeep up to adjust its ride height. And I think that's a really cool feature, and you definitely have to come see that in person. Right here, we've got our center console, and if we open that up all the way, we've got some storage in here, as well as a disc input. We also have a 12-volt charger right there. All right, and one more feature, one of the coolest features I love, is the dual panoramic sunroof in here. And it goes all the way from the front to the back. So it's the sunroof and the moonroof. Wow, a lot of options here. And right up here are the sunroof controls. So for your shade and to open it and close it. All right, I know I've talked a lot and I've shown you a lot up front, but there's so much to talk about and I could probably spend all day doing it. But if you follow me to the back now, I can show you some cool features back there. So I've gone ahead and opened up the back door for you. As you can see, it opens up nice and wide. That brown leather is also followed throughout. We have your power windows here on the back and a cup holder, bottle holder down at the bottom. We've got the all-weather floor mats in here. And we've got rear heated seats, so perfect. So now everybody can be happy when it's cold and freezing and bitter out. We also have 2 USB ports and our power outlets. On our seats here, we can actually pull this down and it brings out 2 more cup holders. I love the gold trim on this, wow. And this also acts as an elevated armrest for your back passengers. Another feature we have, if we flip this up, this actually folds the seats down, and that's the 60/40 rear folding seats that we have here in the Summit. And that gives you a straight shot right into your trunk. If you follow me, I'll head there right now. So I did promise you that I'd show you that automatic trunk release, and I'll do that in 1 second. Right here on the back, we've got those parking sensors that you can turn on and off. You can actually open up your trunk from here as well. Just press the button underneath, and you've got your backup camera right here. But I did promise I'd show you it from the key. So we've got our handy key here. You just press this button here twice, and the trunk opens up nice and tall for you. So if you are really tall like me, you won't bump your head coming in and out if you're putting stuff in your trunk, and I love that. We've also got the all-weather floor mat here in the trunk, so your trunk will stay nice and protected. Right under here, we can actually lift this up, and you've got your spare tire in here. And you've got a nice large trunk space. Another cool thing I love in here, we've got the cargo shade. So if you have any items here in your trunk, you can pull that closed and it covers it so nobody can see and look into your trunk and see what you have. That's awesome. Right here we've got the button to close your trunk, so if you don't want to use your key, you can actually just press this button here. You'll hear a few beeps just warning you to move out of the way, and the trunk will come and close. So many options here. All right, so we'll come to this side and I will fold down that last seat for you so you can see what it looks like. So just the same as the other side, just flip that, and then it folds the seat down. And so now your seats are all folded down and you've got tons of extra cargo room. Perfect. All right, well that is it. I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to walk around this 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition with me. My name is Phoebe and I am here at Crosstown Auto Center. We are here on the corner of 156th Street and the Yellowhead Trail. I hope to see you here soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.